previous class we have discussed what is management, characteristics and objectives and even importance of management. So in today's session, just let me go through levels of management. So what is levels of management? So levels of management is nothing but hierarchy of job positions from top to bottom. For example, you take a school management. So in school, there will be president, there will be vice president, and after that there will be a principal, then vice principal, then departmental heads, then teachers likewise. Okay, so each of the individual will be having some authority and they will be having some responsibility towards their higher authorities. So that's what are levels of management. So in any case, always each individual in this hierarchy is made responsible for conducting some duties. They will be assigned with some authority and at the same time some responsibility. Okay, so that authority responsibility relationship, it creates a relationship between them, subordinate and superior. Okay, each superior having authority to assign some work to his subordinate, and each subordinate is supposed to listen up to his superior. Okay, so in every organization, usually we are going to make three levels of management, that is top level, middle level and lower level. Okay, top level, middle level and lower level. So lower level management is also called as a supervisory level or operational level management. Okay, so let me go through in detail. So who are the parties in the top level management? So in top level management, always the senior most executives of the business, senior most executives of the organization, like they may be board of directors, or they may be president comes, and chief executive officers, chief operational officers, chief functional officers, likewise. Okay, so in top level management, board of directors will be president, chief executive officers, chief operational officers, chief functional officers. So these are the parties. These are the examples of the people who are doing top level management. And when it comes to middle level management, again people like divisional heads, are departmental managers like financial manager or production manager or marketing manager. So likewise, each department managers and divisional heads will come in middle level management. And at the same time, even in supervisory level or operational level, or we can also call it as a lower level management, and it consists of foreman and supervisors, even inspectors and all, they will come in the lower level management. Okay, and also we need to discuss in each level, and the people who comes in each level, they are assigned with some responsibility. They are having their own kind of responsibilities. So whereas top level management, people who comes in top level management, so they have some responsibilities like okay, so overall organizational policies and strategies. They are supposed to frame the overall organizational policies and strategies. In the sense, they are supposed to frame the objectives. They are supposed to identify the end results or main objectives of the business. So by giving objectives of the business, they are supposed to frame the policies and they are supposed to frame the strategies. And also they are having the responsibility to coordinate the different departments, because organization will be divided into so many different departments. Like there will be human resource department, there will be production department, there will be marketing department, finance department, research and development department. So likewise, so many different number of departments will be. Okay, this particular top level management has to deal with coordinating these different different departments, because they have to get they have to get them, they have to bring them to the common direction, they have to provide them a common direction, and then only we can achieve the organization goals effectively and efficiently. And also along with that, they are responsible for the organization's position. Okay, they are responsible for survival and growth. So whatever the policies you are framing, so as a result of that, so you may earn profit or you may come in losses. So for everything, so we made this particular department responsible. Top level management is always responsible for survival and growth of the organization. Okay, that's about the top level management. And when it comes to middle level management, okay, so whatever the divisional heads, whatever the different departmental managers, so they have given a task to deal with this type of activities. This is the responsibility. These 3 points are the responsibilities of middle level managers or middle level management. So what is that? First thing is analyzing and interpreting policies. So they first have to collect the policies from the top level management, and they are supposed to analyze those and interpret, and then accordingly they have to allocate the duties to the departments. Okay, allocation of duties to the departments is nothing but delegation of work. You are supposed to delegate the work to the concerned department. Okay, so according to the policies and procedures, you are supposed to interpret those policies, and accordingly you are supposed to allocate the work, allocate the duties, or delegate the duties to the concerned departments. And then you also keep motivating them. You are supposed to keep motivating the different departments, and you are responsible to get the work done from them. Okay, so that is about the middle level management. Okay, and finally the lower level management or supervisory level management. So it is also very important, because in case of supervisory level management, okay, it consists of foremen, supervisors, inspectors, and such people who are always going to keep contact with the ultimate workers. Okay, so they are going to get the actual work done from the actual workers. Okay, their duty is to keep in contact with the ultimate workers, and they are responsible to observe and control the ultimate workers. As a result of that, they are supposed to get the work done by the actual workers. Okay, so each department or each level are having their own kind of responsibility. They have to deal with their own kind of responsibilities. Okay, so just I want to go a brief review about this particular topic. So levels of management is nothing but different job positions, or hierarchy of different job positions from top to bottom. Okay, and in each level there will be some number of individuals, and each individual is responsible to complete their particular task given to them. They will be given some authority, and at the same time they will be having some responsibility. Okay, so lower level management is accountable or is responsible to middle level, and they are responsible to the top level, which means they have to listen after middle level management. People in the mid level management, they have to listen after top level management, and at the same time they are having authority. Authority moves from top to bottom, which means authority is nothing but you have a right to assign a task and get it done by your subordinate. That's what authority. And in each level they will be having some limited authority, and by using that authority you can get the work done by your subordinate. And when it comes to responsibility, vice versa. Lower level is having more responsibility, and they have to answerable to the mid level people. They are answerable to they are supposed to be answerable to the top level. Okay, so nothing but you have some you are accountable. You are made accountable when you are given to some work. You are made accountable, which is nothing but you are answerable for completing the task. Okay, you are answerable to the middle level, and you are answerable to the top level. Okay, and when it comes to authority, so top level management, they are having authority over mid level having authority over supervisory. Okay, and that's it about that. levels of management. Okay, so parties comes in top level. Usually, in case of examination point of view, they usually ask what are the responsibility of particular department. They may ask about top level or mid level or whatever the levels. And at the same time, they may ask you to give an example of a particular level. Okay, give an example of top level management means you are supposed to quote any one member comes in the particular management. Okay, so that's it about the levels of management. Okay, stay home.
Obviously.